star of one of the most popular Western series on television, The Rifleman. Born in Brooklyn, New York, Chuck played professional baseball with the Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs before a chance offer of a bit part in a motion picture caused him to turn to acting as a career. Firmly established as a rifle-toting Western marshal, Chuck is now branching out into other areas of the acting business. Chuck, I gather, does a good deal of building around here. Are you the supervisor, Betty?
Well, happily, our tastes are very, very similar, so I guess we're both kind of supervisors.
Say, Mother, can I have some coffee now? I've been babysitting for you all afternoon.
Well, thank you. You can have some of mine.
Thanks. Say, Charles.
Whoops!
Maybe you'd like to come on inside and let us show you the rest of the house. This bar you see right in front of you was one of the first things I did, but we've got a wonderful den we'd like to show you. What do you say, Mother?
Fine.
Let's go.
Let's see it. Betty, with Chuck's busy schedule filming for The Rifleman and all the work he does around the house, I don't suppose he has much time for anything else.
No, he really doesn't, Charles. That's why we look forward to our vacations we take in Baja California a few times every year.
That's right, Charles. We both love fishing. Let me show you something up here, will you? I'm kind of proud of this. This is a 210-pound marlin that I caught about 6 months ago. We just had it stuffed and mounted. It came a few days ago. I'm kind of proud of that one.
That's a big fish.
Yeah.
And what's that trophy there? Is that from your ball-playing days, Chuck?
Oh, no, Charles. This is the Golden Globe Award I was given by the Farm Press last year for my work in The Rifleman. The thing I'm most proud of is this picture. This was painted by Paul Fix, who plays the sheriff on The Rifleman. And he was always a little upset about the McCain Ranch, the one we do use in the show. And this was his idea of what the McCain Ranch should be.
Pretty good idea. And is that the Rifleman's rifle up there?
No, this is a rifle that was given to me by the Winchester Company, and it's, I'm rather proud of this, too, because it's hand-tooled, completely hand-tooled, inlaid with 24-karat gold, and it's a presentation piece. Now, I didn't know what that meant, but they told me that means there are very, very few of these in the country. As a matter of fact, of this type of rifle, the 30-30, there's only one other like it in the United States, and Harry Truman owns that.
Well, Chuck, a lot has been said, both in criticism and in praise, about the Westerns in which you play such a part. How do you feel about them?
Well, Charles, I tell you, I feel very strongly about the Western. You know, I've read and heard much of the criticism that's been leveled at the Western, and in many areas I find it is justified. But here's how I feel about the Western itself. To me, it's the American fairy tale. Now, the Irish have their leprechauns, and the mid-Europeans have their fairy tales a la Hans Christian Andersen. The English had their Knights of the Round Table, and we Americans have our Western, our American fairy tale. And I feel chagrined many times when I hear or read criticisms of the Western. They throw it all into the same vat. Now, I do agree that if a Western is done poorly, it should be criticized. But I don't like to see it criticized flagrantly by just saying the Western is no good, or words to that effect. I know that on The Rifleman, we work very hard to do a show that in a small way contributes to the American scene. It's a family show. I know that there are many shows on television which are not good, but then it's not because they're Westerns, it's because their Western is done poorly.
Well, Chuck, yours for more good Westerns. Thanks so much for letting us come and share this day with you and with all the kids. They're a wonderful group.
Well,
goodbye, Betty.
Goodbye, Charles.
Bye, Charles.